Oh boy, what is going to happen there? 3 wide in front of me, 3 wide guys, and I'm catching these guys up. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So this week in LMU, we had the Fuji track as one of the daily races in the beginner class. And boy, is that track crazy. A ton of good stuff and bad stuff kept on happening. And this race that I have here is really a good example of that. It was crazy intense, lots of battling, and we even felt a little sorry by the end. So stick around to see how it unfolds. And if you enjoy this video and if you like what I'm doing, please remember to just leave a like and subscribe. This is really the best way to support my work, and I would really appreciate to hear from you. So yeah, let's get going, guys. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Le Mans Ultimate. We are at Fuji right now in the LMGT3 class for 20 minutes. And this is the Lamborghini. We are racing in split 1. And yeah, we qualified P5. So, not too shabby. We're classified 4th in the whole split, so pretty close to where we qualified, but unfortunately we got passed at the end there by 500ths of a second. So yeah, that should be pretty intense of a race. We'll see what we can do and try to get a good result here, stay clean, because it hasn't been very easy to stay clean at Fuji this week so far, huh? It's quite a difficult track to overtake, and a lot of people are trying big lunges, big send, dive bombs, call them whatever you want, but man, is this track promoting this kind of behaviors. Alright, let's go. Go, go, go. Like the guy there lined up really badly. The guy that was in P6 kind of positioned himself ahead of me at the start, which shouldn't be allowed if you ask me. So let's have a look at the start from a different perspective. I'm a little off position at the start, and the Corvette to my left is actually having a better start, but I'm in the inside at the first corner, so I'll have an advantage there. There's a BMW that kind of moves a little bit erratically and hit the car next to him. So this causes a little bit of a break at the start, and we managed to kind of insert ourselves and regain back that position that we had lost right at the start. So overall, a pretty clean start of the race for the guys in front. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Oh boy, yeah. Pointing their nose. They're gonna try big dive bombs, eh? What are these guys doing, man? Wow, so aggressive. It's crazy. Here we're going to see the Lamborghini in front go a little off track, so I was thinking that may be an opportunity for an overtaking, but we will unfortunately be a little too hard on our throttle and kind of have a moment which will jeopardize our exit speed. Shite! That's unfortunate. Now we're going to lose another position because of that. I'm taking a defensive line, but it will not be enough to prevent the Corvette from getting our inside. So we will leave enough
Oh my
space
god.
for both cars to turn side by side. But unfortunately, the Corvette doesn't give us the same
Oh
space on the
wow.
exit, so we go a little off track.
Wow, man. This guy, huh? Smith, he's not the cleanest. Not the cleanest.
Alright, let's have a look at the replay from my perspective. It really felt like I was giving enough space for him to turn, but then he didn't leave me much space on the exit. At least that's what I thought. So now let's have a look from his perspective. You see? We're both turning, but as we are exiting, he stops turning, which really closed the space for me. So I go off track. I don't know. Is he to blame or not? You be the judge of that.
But it's a little bit our fault that we opened the door for him to try and overtake at the end of the straight. What's going on, man? I usually have more traction than this at this point. I don't know. Really strange. Oh man. These guys in front, they're fast. Oh man. Always a freaking brake right there. What the heck is this?
At this point in the race, I'm telling myself that I can be faster than the Corvette in front. So the right thing to do here is to really stay close and wait for an opportunity to come up and maybe try and overtake.
Oh boy, huh? This is really tight, my friends. I could have done a better lap if it was not of because of this guy kind of slowing me down in some corners.
As we are approaching the midpoint of the race, the fighting will start to intensify, and position 2 to position 7 will all of a sudden get very close to each other, which will create a lot of situations that are not necessarily the cleanest. You shall see.
Wow, man, it's so tight.
The BMW and the Lamborghini that are P2 and P3 will start fighting in this corner, which will really slow them down, and we will all start to catch up to them.
C'est-tu lui qui m'a frappé? C'est le gars en arrière qui m'a frappé. He hit me and almost made me spin. Oh, someone spun off.
Let's have a look at the replay and see what happened. At first, I thought there was a contact, but when you look closely, there's actually no contact, and it was just a situation where there was a loss of grip due to maybe too much speed trying to take the corner.
Hey, the guy driving behind me is texting me right now. Man, don't text and drive, buddy. How do you do that? That's insane. Oh, thought I missed it, but I didn't, so it's alright. Oh, they're fighting in front. Eesh, this is crazy. This is the podium. Podium is available in front of us, guys. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh man, this guy is being pushed in the back right now. Oh man, that's a nice track cut. Oh boy, what is gonna happen there? 3 wide in front of me, 3 wide guys, and I'm catching these guys up. Man, this is crazy stuff. What is going on? I'm telling you, this guy, Smith, is really dirty. He actually pushed the BMW, didn't he?
After looking at the replay, I feel like I need to apologize to the Corvette driver, as I don't believe this whole crash was his fault. As you can see here in the replay, the BMW is driving quite erratically, almost causing a crash with the Lamborghini, but keeps on defending his position. But unfortunately, as we get close to T1, the BMW will be way too close to the Corvette, and as they apply the brake, the Corvette driver couldn't react on time to avoid hitting them in the back. So yeah, very unfortunate, but sort of a racing incident.
Is he braking? What are you doing, bro? What a freaking crazy race, man. Oh my god. This is crazy. Slingshot me. What is he gonna do, this guy? Oh, I got him! Whoa, what a freaking crazy move! Let's have a look at the replay and see how this overtaking took place. Once again, we're side by side with the Corvette at the end of the straight, and we have the exterior. We're again leaving space for the turn, and then once we are on the exit, he leaves enough space this time so we are able to stay side by side and have the interior for the next corner. This is a great position and we did it pretty swiftly, managed to stay in front. Am I taking another position here? Oh, it's not a, it's a lap guy. They're fighting behind, eh? If we look at what happened to our friend behind, we will see that the McLaren tried a very questionable overtaking attempt and unfortunately ran into our friend the Corvette. Then, our friend in the Corvette will definitely try to retake that position, so they put themselves in the inside for the next corner. But the McLaren shuts the door at the last second, which creates the first contact of a series of contacts that will happen in the next few corners. And then comes the Porsche to ruin the race of our friend in the Corvette. Very unfortunate for our main rival for the first half of the race. Wow. Man, P1 is like, he's gone. From this point onwards, the race will remain pretty much as it is, so we'll skip ahead and have a look at our reactions after the race. Prendre se relax, I'm gonna take it easy. No reason to try and mess that one up. Alright. That is a podium, people. Podium in split 1. Yeah. That's good. Whew. What a freaking race. This one was intense, guys. It was really intense. C'était malade. Anyways, at least the first half of the race was crazy. Some questionable overtaking techniques. But man, that's what happens when you're in split 1. Everybody like feel entitled to overtake you in any way they want. So, yeah. But yeah, then we got pretty good in, you know, being opportunistic when the time came, some people messing up and stuff. So yeah, really cool race. I am sweaty, guys. I am crazy sweaty. Oof. Oof. Can you see it through my shirt that I'm sweating? Alright, so that should be good for the ranking, huh? Maybe not so much for the safety, because there was a lot of bumping around. But we did quite a few clean laps, a few valid laps. So that should balance things out a little bit. But yeah, man, P3. We climbed on the podium. Yeah, so we're gaining in both driver's ranking and safety's rank. So that's pretty good. Yeah, 2 contact with this guy, of course. Then there's this guy that bumped me in the rear. But he apologized in the chat while driving, by the way. I don't know about you guys, but everybody is telling me don't text and drive, right? But man, some of these guys can actually text while they're racing. Impressive. Impressive. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this one. It was certainly one that I enjoyed a lot. I will catch you next time. Ciao.